Kane, what you gotta say to these niggas? Yeah, real shit, real life. Here we go. Hey, I feel like Cross. I'm a motherfucking boss. I got the drip, and you know I got the sauce. I tell these fuck ass niggas get lost. Coming through your chimney like I'm goddamn Santa Claus. Hey, 2023, and you know I rock my chain. Nigga, boy, I'm grown. I ain't tryna play no games. Doing what we want, and we doing what we claim. It's crazy how they pussy niggas selling out for fame. Like, look at my neck, look at my worth, nigga. I'ma shine so hard, make it hurt, nigga. Been the way that I am since birth, nigga. Tabernacle in the stream with a church, nigga. I'm chosen, I'm chosen. I be in front of the camera posing. You see that choker on my neck and it's frozen. Hey, yeah, I'm chosen. I am not stressed. I passed the test. Look at my name. Look at my.
Salute everybody. Mr. Smith, I see you in the building. About to drop the link here.
Until the end. You know what I get, Stone C, like my name is Mr. Smith. Niggas talking, but I know he ain't shit. Niggas talking, but I know he ain't shit. Run up on me, I'ma make you do flips. Do a back flip.
Welcome, y'all. Welcome to the Plug Podcast, man. We got one again today. Let's go, y'all. Let's get turned up today.
Time. Every day I wake up, I'm on my grind. All that bullshit ain't on my mind. Don't need your help, my nigga, I'm fine. I'm real. Yeah. Hey, riding in my whip and I be changing lane. Got my OG saying I be staying in their brain. Cause I'm going so dumb and I hopped in the game. Everything that I got came from excessive pain. Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm in Cross, and you know we going live.
Yeah.
Got King on my right, he by my side. Keep it square, and you say you know that's how we fly.
Salute everybody, man. Hey, man, say, man, we back at like crack ass. It's your boy Cross, Boss Cross, Big CEO Cross Your Heart. Hey, we got another crazy one today, man. We're going to get into some stuff I was sitting there looking at. We were talking about last night. Me and my wife was breaking some stuff down. And we were talking about, I was watching this Miss BTV. She's doing her own thing. Like, nigga, what? Salute, queen. Salute. So peep this out. All right. We got your boy, Mr. Smith, in the building. Salute, Mr. Smith.
Salute. What's happening? Salute, chat.
So, Mr. Smith, this is what I got right here. So we sitting down breaking it down, and everybody talks about it, even in relationships. And we have, sometimes it be kind of rough in relationships, but it just be a lot of stuff. Now, first of all, I'm just talking about like relationships, meaning as in from neighbors to your spouses to anything, right? So one of the things that I put up, you know what I'm saying, where you see, does it really work, right? Like a restraining order, things of that nature. Does it really work to the victim, or does it really work for the person who's being victimized? Well, how can I say it? The victor or the victim, right? So which one does it really work? And I just want to see your outtake on it, and we're going to break it down. The first one we're going to get into is about this neighbor thing. Now, check this out. It's a black dude. He's got a neighbor. He's been messing with him, stalking him, flicking the bird, all types of stuff. So my man finally got vindicated by that. And we're going to get into that. And I want to hear what you say, like far as, because I know where you stay at. Just imagine you having to do something, which I know you wouldn't, but we're going to hypothetically say, certain situations. So let's go ahead and go to that. Hold on.
Right.
The next level and went straight to court. Local 10's Larry Livingston reports.
How it started versus how it's going.
This right here, it's the resolution I needed.
Alexander Tatum is finally getting his day in court.
peace of mind mentally. I mean, there's nothing better.
So this is the brother right here, Mr. Smith. This the brother right here that filed it because he was getting harassed, right? Salute TIC in the building. So let's keep going.
Than having some recourse to the situation.
Alex has been waiting for months to plead his case for a restraining order against his neighbor, Jesus Hiedra. Local 10 aired some of Alex's grievances last year. He bought his Miami home in 2019 and says the harassment began almost immediately, a lot of it caught on camera. Hiedra spraying something into Alex's yard.
You see that? So he's spraying some shit in his yard, man, which trying to get his dog sick.
Yeah,
dude ain't did nothing to him, bro. He just, again, the man I think he hating on him because the man's house is pretty nice in Miami. And he move in, he got a dog, brother, he ain't bothering nobody. This shit crazy, dog.
Alex is convinced whatever it was burned one of his dogs. Speaking of dogs, Alex's neighbor has made multiple calls to animal control. The police have responded multiple times to their block. Other videos show Hiedra flipping the bird, mooning the camera, giving death threats. The N-word was thrown out during a squabble over garbage bins.
So I got a question for you so far, Mr. Smith. What you think about this? The excessiveness of somebody trying to go that far to get your attention. Like, what you think that come from? Where you think his hate come from with this dude, man?
Brother, like you say, house probably better, probably keep his yard mowed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably ain't no black people in that neighborhood. That's probably why he treated me.
Yeah.
You did.
I've been there before. I've been at Salute, Dolly. I've been there before too. And that's why I
probably
said so. Go ahead.
Nice car out there. You did what I'm saying. Probably got a nice car. Kids taking care of him, happy with his wife. And you got this dude next door, miserable in the mud, miserable to see it. Bro.
That's what, no, and I'm glad you said that, because that's why I said, like the old saying, misery loves company. And when you miserable like that, those are the type of things, as far as, you know what I'm saying, you'll go that far. And my man, like, bro, all I want to do is be cool with you. What did I do to you? You can't tell. And the crazy part, a person like him can't tell you what you did wrong to him. It's just, he just don't. You see what I'm saying?
I just don't like you. He's a brother. I don't like you. You see, he called him the N-word.
Yeah,
he don't like black people.
He don't like black people. Let's see.
Camera giving death threats. The N-word was thrown out during a squabble over garbage bins. I almost forgot the laser light. Alex got video of that too, being shined in his face from his neighbor's window.
Now you hear that? He got a laser light, so he playing like he gonna do something to somebody.
Now
like
what if you, let's say that was me and you thought it was a gun and we shoot.
Yep.
What would be the charge then? But you not paying attention to what he got. You paying attention to that laser, that beam. You don't know what it is. He already making threats.
Right. Made threats, called you out your name, then burned your dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Dolly said it can make, she said you can make somebody blind with that. So he got a high-powered laser pointing at the man outside at his face.
Man, that's cold, man. He really taunted him. See, he got the right name. He lucky the brother didn't get on him. He lucky he doing it the legal way, but maybe that's what he wanted, so he could shoot the brother. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I salute that, him doing it the legal way.
The legal way? Yeah, I feel you on that. That's right. You're right, because half past, salute, half past. We just sitting here talking about, we sit here just talking about, like we said, does it really work? Like this situation with this person with this restraining order, and we're going to get into it because sometimes it works for them, sometimes it don't work. So we just showing a situation. This man went almost damn near a year having to go through something with somebody in order for to be vindicated or get his just due, I guess, but it's crazy.
I swear that any testimony you give today will be the truth and nothing but the truth. Please answer out loud, yes or no. Yes. You may be seated, thanks.
Which brings us here. But before Alex could make his case, his neighbor's lawyer said this on behalf of his client.
And he wants me for him to express his apology and remorsefulness for any ill feelings between the parties.
And
you hear that? This shit crazy, ain't it, dog? They wrong, boy.
He say no hard feelings.
Yeah, he said that's what he wanted to press and stress to the court, that it was really no, he wanted to let the man know that honestly it really was no ill will or hard feelings. Boy, I tell you, some people some cold. That's what I'm saying. Like, who says that, bro? Why would you bother people if you wasn't trying to do nothing with, like, it's a waste of time.
Then you talk about it ain't no hard feelings. You flashing beams, you throwing stuff in the yard that's burning the dog. You calling me the N-word and ain't no hard feelings. Oh man.
Look, and you done moon me. You done damn moon me. You done flick me birds. Bruh.
Yeah, he filed sexual harassment charge on him.
Yeah,
Mooning
for real. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Come on, man. Where they do that at?
I don't know. Creeps. These creeps.
Facts.
They don't know how to leave people alone.
Facts.
They don't know how to take the word no. They don't like rejection. And
That's
people
true.
that don't like rejection does stuff like this, tit for tat. Oh, maybe the neighbor wanted to be his friend or something. Nah, man. Oh, maybe old boy was running in the house, taking in the groceries or something. I'll let you in a minute. Oh, you turned your back on me? Okay, I got that.
Right.
You turned your back on me?
Yeah.
You turned your back.
You turned your back. You ain't worth a damn. Yeah. And that's how some people look at it, dog. Real spill.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead and go. Yeah, y'all hit that like button, man.
Offered a deal to have no contact with Alex for the next few months, stop the complaint calls, and forego the hearing altogether. Iedra's lawyer claimed there'd been no bad behavior in the past several weeks, and that would be the case going forward. But Alex was adamant.
I think we should move forward with the trial.
The court considered all the evidence, along with testimony from Alex and his neighbor.
Issues between neighbors don't rise to the level of stalking because generally there's a
I mean, it makes sense though, right? It should never, nothing to me should never rise to the level of stalking, bro. It should never get that far. Like the boy say, God damn, you his neighbor, bro. How is you stalking your neighbor?
You ain't nothing but a couple feet around. Every time you come out the door, boy, that's cold. You stalk the neighbor, though.
Stalking the neighbor, harassing him, and he just looking at, man, you know this dude big as hell, way younger than you. You sitting in there just harassing him. Like, and then when you get your ass whooped, see, this is the problem I don't get it. You going and picking on people and poking, and then you turn around and get your ass whooped, then somebody is wrong. It's wrong, man. It's wrong if he put cartoon knots all over his head, now he wrong.
I'm gonna call the police. Stop.
Right.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
Yep.
You messing with me.
I can't believe you just did that. Oh my God. Oh, somebody help me. Nah. Ain't nobody gonna help. And I bet you the other neighbors like, thank God he ain't fucking with us. He over there fucking with the other. Just stay out the way, y'all. Go in the house. Don't say nothing. And he probably outside. And when the dude go outside with his dogs, he go outside and stay outside and listen to him. He probably, like you say, mad. He see all them cold broads coming over there, and he a black dude. He probably got some white girls coming over there. He look like he work out. Yeah, he probably mad. He probably couldn't get nobody. He probably had like that big woman from last night, that hillbilly one we had.
I'm tripping on him saying there's no hard feelings. Boy, that's cold, boy. They'll say anything. Boy.
They say anything. Ain't it crazy? Let's keep going.
Issues between neighbors don't rise to the level of stalking because generally there's a legitimate purpose associated with the conflict.
And nearly 3 hours later, the judge was ready to rule.
That legitimate purpose essentially becomes obviated because the conduct rises to a level that's beyond what is reasonable.
Alex won.
I believe the petitioner has met his burden here today.
I was able to articulate my case, and
you know what's messed up? Him having to say that. Why the hell he got to articulate it? It's on video. He got to do all that. Yeah, man, I don't be liking them type of words.
It took 3 hours after the video we just seen. That would have took 3 minutes. What we need to talk about is on video.
Yeah, it's all on video. You got lasers, the dog, you got them spraying chemicals, dog. You know how folks is. I'm surprised ain't nobody start crying when they said the dog got burned. You know, them type folks, they were, boy, yeah.
It's a black person dog. It ain't a white person dog. I hate to say
Jay,
it.
that's some shit. Hey, that's some shit that don't count.
You heard a
lives
dog.
don't matter.
Yeah, man, you heard a dog. They give you more time than killing a person. You hurt the dog. No, man. So you
crazy,
don't.
3 hours, Mr. Smith. 3 hours they had to go through this. I would have been in there just like, bro, you see, we would have been in there like, man, I mean, I don't even understand why I gotta put on and get dressed up, dog. I got a lawyer. Can't the lawyer go in there and go and get, all I'm saying is, and here's the thing, the man ain't saying, because he ain't leaving, and the other dude ain't leaving. He just saying, hey, bro, just leave me alone. What is this? See, this what, huh?
Look at his face. He looked like, boy, you lucky I'm taking this to court.
Yeah.
Looking like, man, I'm trying to do it the legal way. He keep messing with me now.
See what I'm saying,
I bet
bro?
the neighbor didn't leave him alone either after that.
See, no, he probably didn't. You already know. Probably some more weird. He probably did some more weird shit, and you know what I'm saying? Which we already know, dog. We already know. So we're gonna keep on going, y'all. Yeah, like Dolly said, the video speaks for itself.
Jesus Iedro was ordered to have zero contact with his neighbor for the next 3 years and stay 500 feet from Alex at all times. Aside from going,
man, my thing, why 3 years?
3 years, man. What is this? What court? What state is this in again?
It's down. This is in Florida, I think. This is in Florida.
Florida, it will be Florida.
See what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, there always stuff go down there, dog. I'm just saying, like, look at that. Ain't that? Yeah, 3 years, y'all. Everybody like, what? 3? I don't understand what 3 years gonna do. Is he dying? Is that he about to die or something? I don't know what the hell he about to do.
3 years.
Salute. Yeah, this is crazy.
3 years. 3 years. Man, come on, man. Boy, they saying now let that
out of his house.
It's the 3 years that will give him
look at dude.
a point where he has
see,
to
dude,
stop.
look, this dude was
3 years that will give him a point where he has to stop everything.
If you go outside to get into your car and you see him, you look away. You don't say anything.
Neither he or his lawyer.
I'm just saying, that's what you're supposed to see. That's what I'm saying, bro. When did we get to the point we got to tell grown folk when they come outside their house, don't speak to somebody if you don't got to, and get in the car and leave. And you live next door for 3 years. So the judge gonna have to train him for 3 years to come out. He probably messed with everybody, dog.
Yeah, probably the neighborhood bully. 3 years though. 3 years. He done mooned me. I feel harassed, sexual harassment. Nah, 3. Come on, man. Yeah. 3 years. Come on. After all that, he damn near tried to kill a dog. You might been trying to kill me. You don't know what was in that spray. Maybe I wanted to lay in the yard that day, and I done laid in the grass and this stuff right here. I'm just saying.
That's for real though. That's true. Like in his backyard, what if he was out there? Maybe it was kids he had out there playing. That man spraying bug side or whatever poison. Man, why would you mess with that man over there? Man ain't did nothing to you in 3 years, dog. See, it would go crazy out there because I would feel like, now here's the thing. You put a restraining order up on him. And like you said, what if he go back and do it? That's what I'm saying. What does the restraining order do for that person?
It don't do nothing. It's just some paper because, number one, you got to catch him. You got to catch him in the act doing something. So let's say he go to the car, right? And let's say he don't look down. He look towards him. Will he really, really get in trouble for that? You can't help where your eyes are. I'm just saying. Hey, man, I thought it was
you got a great point. No, you got a great point. You're right.
A bee was flying, man. I had to get it out of my face. You know what I mean? does it really? It don't hold up, in my opinion,
See,
because
that's the
it
way I
ain't
look at it.
because you got to catch them in the act, and like I say, let's say he do look up, and now you go back to the court. Now the court gonna say, man, you wasting our time because he looked up at you. Well, the judge said he ain't supposed to look at me. Look how dumb that sound. So you got to go do all that just because you feel, some type of way, or he looked up, or he might have went and picked up something on the side of the house, and the old boy right there, he said 500 feet.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, what they go do? Go measure 500 feet? This how far you can go. I mean,
And then
where
not
does
only that, how is it 500 feet when he go on the side of the house? See, that's what I'm saying. Like that, when the side is out, what about the side of the house and they right next to each other? Like when you saw, he can't walk on the side of his. See, that's what I'm saying. That it's all messed up for the fact he's the neighbor. That's why I said when you around people like that and the neighbor just like, I don't even know what could he just shaking his head. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, bro, like what is wrong? And he really thought, see, this is, what freaks me out? Those type of folks, man, he really thought he was going to win. The neighbor did. Like, look at this scene right here. So my man come out there. Listen, now you already know he don't want to be interviewed by that. And why they put the black dude to interview? They know he don't even like the black dudes. That's why I was like, this shit crazy. I was laughing when I saw that. And he got a black dude that work out. Yeah, he like, yeah, you want to. If you come over here, you want to. Watch this.
Yeah, look, he got his back turned.
Yep, check this out. Check him out.
And you see him, you look away, you don't say anything.
Neither he or his lawyers had anything to say to me once the order was officially served.
Mr. Yedro, do you have anything?
No. I didn't get it for a lifetime, but I think 3 years serves the purpose that I need to.
What purpose did it serve, dog? See, this is what I'm asking you. He said, I didn't get the lifetime. I didn't even know it was a lifetime versus a 3 year. I didn't know it's different levels of restraining. I did not know that.
Me neither. I ain't gonna lie, Crow. Me neither. He said, I thought I was gonna get the lifetime. That's cold. So they basically just looked at him and said, "Oh, you a brother. You big. You can handle it. You'll be all right. We'll give you this 3 years, though.
Yeah.
Just don't look up. Just don't look up at him.
That's
don't look
crazy. Up. Ain't that some? That's like some 60s, 1950s bitches in his favor. That's it. Like, just don't look at him. Okay. All right. So I can go outside and scream the N-word and all that. I just don't need to look at him. You know what I'm saying?
Really? Technically, he ain't breaking the law by calling him a nigger.
No, he ain't.
Free country, you can say what he want to say.
See, that's what I'm saying. You think that's probably why it took 3 hours? They probably, look, man, just give him. He's trying to prove a point. He think this how the law works. Just give him 3 years. So then dude's like, man, I should do that. I've been there before. We know you've been living there before. We know you don't want him over there, but just 3 years. That's got to be the rub. That's almost like jail for him, though. He can't say nothing to that black dude for 3. He went from running up in his driveway, mooning them, flicking them birds, till he can't say nothing. That might drive that dude crazy, dog.
Man, it's gonna drive him real crazy. 3 years. Man, that ain't no game restraining order. You just put him in timeout for about 5 minutes, man. That restraining order ain't gonna hold up. Because look at the terms of it. Like I say, let's say the brother go tell man, he looked at me. He was too close to my fence.
That ain't sound like a tattletale, don't it?
Yeah, I mean, then they gonna look at him. They ain't gonna take him serious for the simple fact he your brother. He big. Man, you can handle it. What y'all want him to do? Hurt him. Then when he hurt him, y'all gonna have a whole 1,000 police rush the street, guns drawn down.
Yeah,
he
definitely gonna get his ass whooped if he put his hands on that dude. He gonna get his ass whooped, and the police ain't gonna be nice to him when they do it.
Nah, man,
they ain't gonna be nice to him, dog.
They show you when you try to do it the right way. This is what you get. 3 years. Just don't look at him. Get in the car. That's all you get, Jack.
And I'm glad we said that, because we're gonna go ahead and do our set. You know, that's where the crossover come in. We're gonna start segueing, y'all. So when I said that from that part, because we didn't know different ones. So that's why I asked, did it work in his favor? Like y'all, and that's why I said, does it really work? So now we're going to go to a little bit more sensitive situation on this right here. And I want to see, you know, what Mr. Smith think about this one right here. Let's go to this one, y'all.
Home. She sought a restraining order against. Less than a month before Milwaukee mother was found burned and shot in her home, she sought a restraining order against her husband.
That request was denied, and tonight Brandon Rook digs deeper and asks the question, could this tragedy have been prevented?
Charles and Shannon, a court commissioner denied Tyvita Dishler's request for a restraining order last month. We wanted to find out why. In that process, we obtained audio recordings of the hearing. In them, you can hear Dishler, her husband, and the court commissioner. It will hopefully shed some light on this situation.
When I went to sleep, I woke up to.
Now, this is where it's good, Mr. Smith, this is where it's going to get crazy, right? And I want you to check this out. And this is why I said this is very unfortunate, sad. Yep, Dolly, crisscross moment coming at y'all. Yep, here we go.
2 blows to the head with a wooden rolling pin.
During an injunction.
So that's what the woman, they're in there, and they got the whole video audio of the woman that's saying what her husband was doing to her, and through the whole briefing. So let's go back.
The hearing. In them, you can hear Dishler, her husband, and the court commissioner. It will hopefully shed some light on this situation.
When I went to sleep, I woke up to 2 blows to the head with a wooden rolling pin.
During an injunction hearing for a restraining order, Tyvita Dishler describes a scary situation with her husband.
I was fighting for my life for about 5 to 10 minutes.
She was trying to leave her husband. He denied everything.
This is just ridiculous. If she wanted a divorce, she didn't have to do it. She could have just said, hey, I want a divorce. And I'm willing to give her a divorce. That's not a problem. But all of this right here is just ridiculous.
By the end of the hearing, the court commissioner denied Dishler's request.
You're giving me one story, he's telling me another. I don't know where is what. You get what I'm saying?
I understand.
See what I'm saying? I don't understand. Come on, man. Come on.
You don't understand.
Let's stop right there and let's break this down. I already know, Mr. Smith. Let's go.
How do you not understand? Yes, it's he say, she say, but she said she was getting beat, right? With a rolling pan or something, and she was fighting for her life.
She said while she was asleep, she had woken up to being hit in the head with a rolling pin.
That alone should give her grounds to get a restraining order. That by itself, forget what he said, even though you do got to hear both sides, you know, to do a process. But I'm just saying, he coming there putting that good voice on. If she just wanted a divorce, I would give it to her. There's no problem. Yeah. He put that voice on like a mud.
Didn't he?
Oh, man, God, dog, boy, that's a scary part, boy, because I believe.
That's why I said when people like that could be able to switch that like that and then make it come out sounding like a different way, man, that's scary. That's why I be telling people, serve lifestyle. That's why I say you got to listen to how people speak and how they move, man, because just not even knowing him, listening to when she said, and I get it, it ain't nowhere in the world you can exaggerate getting hit. And if she got the records to show now, maybe, and here's the thing, maybe she didn't have the records to show because she was afraid to go to the doctor. But then by that time, she's telling her story. So, yeah, this is crazy. Let's go back, y'all. I want everybody to hear this.
Tyvita Dishler describes a scary situation with her husband.
I was fighting for my life for about 5 to 10 minutes.
She was trying to leave her husband. He denied everything.
This is just ridiculous. If she wanted a divorce, she didn't have to do it. She could have just said, hey, I want a divorce. And I'm willing to give her a divorce. That's not a problem. But all of this right here is just ridiculous.
By the end of the hearing, the court commissioner denied Dishler's request.
You're giving me one story, he's telling me another. I don't know where is what. You get what I'm saying?
I understand.
Dishler died just weeks after the commissioner denied the request. I went to speak to that commissioner, but I was told he was off this afternoon. And if he...
There you go, Miss Smith. Come on now.
Oh, man. So
I know.
A couple weeks after she tried to get the restraining order, I know he killed her.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cold, boy. And now he ain't nowhere to be found.
Yeah, the actual judge. Yeah, the actual judge. What they say he was off that day. It's like, damn, like, I mean,
See,
yeah,
let
cause
you
see,
know, some people
go ahead.
just can't take rejection. You might can like them for 5-10 minutes, and they mind you done like them a lifetime. You my girlfriend, or you my wife, or I ain't letting you go. I mean, come on, man.
And
I,
then to say it calmly and say, well, if she doesn't, she don't gotta be here. If she don't want to be here, she don't gotta be here. This is ridiculous. I don't know why people making it seem like I'm trying to keep her here. Nigga, you is. If you hitting her in the head with pins and all that, bro, because you ain't gotta get that far. Yeah, what do you say? Look what Dolly said. Dolly said, 5 to 10 minutes fighting for my life, yet I did not call the police so that I could have got this on record, nor do I have medical doc proving anything of what I'm saying. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? He would have killed her regardless of an order. Dang.
yeah, he was gonna kill her either way. He was trying to kill her then for that 5-10 minutes. He just was a little scared, a little nervous, couldn't go through with it until she went and got that restraining order. If I can't have you, nobody can. Looking ass. Boy, that's
Right,
cold.
he said, oh, looking ass nigga. I
Yeah,
can't
man,
have you looking at you. Yeah, see what I'm saying? And
the
they
intelligent ones, the ones that talk good, the ones that got the good vocabulary. Them the ones that be stalkers, them the stalkers. The ones everybody think they cool. Man, he all right, man. That's Billy. He all right. He's all right, guy. Maybe you just exaggerating until somebody come up dead.
Facts.
Boy, that's
Facts. No,
cold.
that's some real talk right there. Let's see.
Was there, he wouldn't be able to make a comment because of the rules of judicial ethics. Carmen Pitry with the Sojourner Truth Family Peace Center shares some good concrete evidence victims should have before taking their case to court.
I think dates and times and information about circumstances, I always think it's good to report to law enforcement if you can. But I would say any hard evidence, letters, texts, messages, witnesses that you can bring with you to help you.
We aren't naming the 49-year-old suspect because he hasn't been charged. If you're...
You hear that?
What? He
That's,
ain't been
that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
The voice is still working, huh? He's still down there sweet talking y'all, huh?
Come on, man.
Oh, that's cold, boy. Who else killed her then? I'm just saying.
Yeah, real talk. No, that's some serious stuff. Like who else would want to harm her?
Yeah, who else just came to court and tried to get a restraining order, which it probably wouldn't have mattered. But who else did it? Talking about he ain't been charged yet. Come on. Come on, boy. This system, boy, that shows failure. So you damn near gotta kill a stalker, man. I don't want to say it like that. Well, unalive somebody. Because they stalking you, man. Come on, man. That is a form of you trying to hurt me. It's past stalking. You trying to hurt me. You just building yourself up to do it. That's why you keep coming around. That's why you stalking. That's why you're looking around the corner. You ain't doing nothing but building yourself up to do the act. That's how stalking
Show your love, salute. Yeah.
That's how stalking is, man. Just to build yourself up to actually commit the act, to unalive somebody. And that's what happened. And y'all talking about he ain't been charged yet. It's them sick ones, it's them smart ones. They got good jobs. Everybody like them because they got that type of personality. And then look what happened.
Boom.
If he didn't do it, he paid somebody to do it.
Yeah. That's the way I look at it. I'm glad glad we going here. So you know, this where we going now. This where we going, y'all. Y'all hit that like button, man. Share this content. And again, does it really work? That's what we're saying. Yeah, narcissistic personality. That's a fact, Dolly. You're absolutely right, Dolly. Hold on. 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. Pull it up. Where is it at? Hold on.
Yeah, narcissists for real. They got them good voices, like I say, them narcissists.
Yep.
After a single
So
mother
let's check
filed
this one
an
out.
order of protection against her then boyfriend. She was stabbed to death by him earlier this week. And today we are learning that that court order was never served. Maricopa County Sheriff's Office telling 12 Adriana Loya, the order of protection was suspended because it lacked information about who it was served against.
The suspect in this case is 27-year-old Brian Ortez Garcia, but his name is being misspelled between court systems and police records, a clerical error that potentially put a domestic violence victim's life at risk.
I feel like it's a failed system.
Airam Melo's sister frustrated
They should have done more.
after the 33-year-old single mother was murdered by Brian Ortez Garcia. In June, Airam filed an order of protection against her boyfriend, detailing 2 incidents where he showed up at her apartment under the influence, threw rocks at her windows, and broke the glass in 2 of them.
And then at some
See what I'm saying? That's
So
crazy.
yeah, man.
So he was hanging out there, stalking and seeing where she was at. He done got drunk and got mad. She wouldn't let him in. Started busting her windows out.
What I tell you, stalking ain't nothing but another form of building itself up. That's why he drunk. Yeah, I'm going over here tonight. Get what she say. Gonna go bust some windows. Yeah, he drunk. He building himself up. That's how stalkers are. That's why they stalk. They creeps.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
At some point, he was trying to put sugar in her gas tank.
But the order of protection was never served. Maricopa County Sheriff's Office saying they received the paperwork on June 30th, the day the order was filed. But the agency says a special form known as the Service of Process, which they say has the best known information about a defendant, was missing. But then they got back to us with another answer, that they had received the form, but that the information was wrong. The order of the protection had the defendant's name misspelled and his date of birth wrong.
Now tell me, that's crazy, ain't it? So
Paul, he could get away with that though if it's misspelled wrong or the wrong birthday. Then it ain't no order. Even though they know that's the name, but it was spelled wrong. So technically he didn't have no restraining order. Even though she tried, the name and birthday wrong. So you got to scratch that anyway. It's just like if you get a ticket, the officer spell your name wrong or put the wrong date, that ticket is dismissed.
Right.
Yeah, down here it is. But pretty sure that's in any court. You misspell anything on there, it's invalid. But he wouldn't have done nothing anyway. I don't get the point of a restraining order. You did what I'm saying? Because if you got to go that far anyway, I feel like it should be some police action behind that.
Right. Exactly.
We're talking about stalking. We're talking about somebody that's building themselves up to harm somebody. You did what I'm saying? So what is the point? Ain't nothing but a piece of paper. It ain't like it's a brick wall or something. Oh, long, you show this paper, you got to stop. Man, forget that paper. That's what that person thinking. Ain't nothing but some paper. Ain't no judge there to watch it.
Facts.
Yeah, just like when
you're telling the truth about that. Nah, that's real talk. That's why I said it's scary.
Yeah, man, just like a speeding ticket. Like I said, soon that law give us that ticket, what we do the same thing we just got pulled over for. Speeding like a mug. So the same thing as a restraining order. Ain't nothing but a paper. It ain't no magic wand to stop that person from doing what they was doing for you to even get that paper. That's why this system passed up. That's why they saying it's a fair system. It is. Y'all didn't go holler at them. Y'all didn't go knock on the door and talk to them. Put a little bit of fur in them. Hey, you do this again, we taking your ass down, Jack. It's none of that. It's just a piece of paper.
Damn, dog. It is. It's really unfortunate. It's sad, like you say, man. It really, like, damn, dog. Let's keep going. Yeah, you're right. Misspell. He don't really have.
On July 2nd, MCSO says they conducted a background check but had no leads to pursue. Similar errors are found in court records against the suspect, including the ones filed this week in Airam's murder.
I feel like they should have reached out to my sister, personally gone to see her.
The victim's family now asking for more accuracy from those who handle such court orders.
People that work in that type of work should really consider and looking into the person's names and how they can be spelled.
Don't you think that's kind of wild? They never even went and talked to the girl. So whoever it was in the files in the court system, misspelled the man's name.
Yeah, whoever it was probably was finna get off, didn't feel like working that day. See, that show you everybody plays a part of the system, even the person that's filing the paperwork. It's
Yep.
important
Yep.
that everything is correct. You dig what I'm saying? You're not taking it
Right.
serious because you probably get a lot of them cases every day. Then I'm gonna tell you another thing that's the mess up the game when it comes to restraining orders. You got some people that make fake restraining orders
Facts.
or go do it
Facts.
and just so I kind of get it, but I don't get it because that's still your job. You still supposed to
Right.
make sure.
But like you say, based off of that and having to keep going through that, it's almost like for the system, it's like some people are just crying wolf or just want to, whatever the case may be, to the point where they might see almost, even though, because some people are so good at it where they can make it seem like it. So they've seen the wording, if the wording that, and they done went and checked it out, and it ain't what it is, then I see what you're saying. Like, shit, it could be misinterpreted. Like, man, people just bullshit.
hmm But I think cases like that, like I say, rather if it's somebody bullshitting or not, still need to take the time out and make sure everything correct on there, man. Because we're talking about lives. If I was doing that job, I would take every complaint like that serious.
Nah, that's
Because
real.
we all got a mama or a sister or auntie or a cousin. You did what I'm saying. What if that was your relative coming up there? I bet you would make sure that paper was right. Or
That's
what it
real.
was the commissioner or the person that signs off on it, or that person that said, you telling me one thing, he's telling me another. I don't know. It don't matter. Listen to both of them.
Yeah.
Listen to her and listen to him. But right now you need to give her that paper. But like I say, what does the paper really do? So when you pick them up, she filed a restraining order. There ain't no magic wand saying stop. If I was a lawyer, I asked, did y'all go do a welfare check?
Mm.
You did what I'm saying? That
And
was
that's what the sister said. She said, why didn't you just go and ask her? Because she probably would have been like, yeah, that's, no, that's not him. That's not how you spell his name. And like you say, people just took advantage of that whole situation. You know what I'm saying? Which really just damn sad and unfortunate. Like you say, the system failed her. The system failed, and then not only on Alley Cat, salute. The system failed, and not only that, just the people not only that, the people around. You know what I'm saying? Like people see that, and because some of us are not aware of that. We don't know those type, like you say, smooth talking person, like that dude when he was sitting there talking. I was like, yeah, this is ridiculous. I don't understand this. Then all of a sudden, but you ain't never been charged, because sometimes what it was is like people like that are pretty vindictive to the point where, think about this. This was so weird. He planned that after she showed his hand, she showed her hand. He said, "Okay, I know how to play this now. I know how to play this one. Yeah, you got me messed up. I'm gonna show you."
You thinking about it while he was in the court? Yeah, I'm gonna get you.
Mm-hmm. That's why he said it out loud, because he was like, "Yeah, I don't even." So therefore, he knew. That's why I said it's scary. He knew that they was being auto recorded. That's
cold.
crazy. That's cold, man. And that's why I said people got to, you got to be cognizant, be careful.
And her past, I'm pretty sure every time she came out the door, if she even looked right or left, dang, there go that car. Go back in the house, take a nap, come outside, dang, there go the car again over there.
Yeah.
You did what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
man, stalkers, man. That is the best word to call somebody, is a stalker, because a stalker is persistent. They don't know how to stop. They don't know how to stop even when they told stop, or even if the person not around them. Because there's all type of stalkers. Some people don't even know the people they stalking. They just infatuated with them. Might have had 1 or 2 phone conversations. Oh, you my girlfriend. We go together.
Right.
Girl ain't told you nothing like that.
Right.
Now God, dog. Like I say, man, remind me of what was the old boy name on Players Club? That was stalking Diamond.
Oh yeah,
Came
he
to
was
the
like,
house.
yeah, he was like, yeah. He was like, I paid for what he say. How he say that? He said,
Money for you or something like that.
I paid good
Yeah.
money for you. He was trying. She said, stop. He was trying to bust in through the damn door. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
now,
right, dog.
but in his mind, you my woman. You always show me attention. You nice. So
Right.
we girlfriend. We girlfriend, boyfriend. We go together. Then show up at the house like it's cool. That's how them sick son of a guns think. Just
Yeah.
because I'm nice to you here and there, you supposed to just show up at the house or at a job, or if I go to the grocery store, that's
See what I'm
stalking.
saying? Yeah, that's stalking to the highest, like you say. That's stalking to the. You can't get no higher than that. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
Because it is. Yeah, Dolly said straight up session. Yeah,
Yeah, ain't
that's
it a
what it
movie
is.
like that with Beyonce obsessed?
I think it is. Yeah,
Dude,
when
old
she.
boy.
When it was he was trying. That girl was trying to get at old girls, get at her man. And he kept telling them like, Idris. I think Idris out, and he was like, no, I don't like her. I'm not with her. And the old girl was just completely obsessed. And I think Beyonce had to put them hands on her ass.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The old girl trying to kill Beyonce. Remember, she was in the
Yep.
bed. That's
Yep.
stalking to the utmost degree.
Yeah. Yeah, wanting to be there and live with and be with dude and live with dude. Dude was like, man, what is you talking about? No, you're right. You're right. Oh yeah,
That's
yes, it was with Idris. Yep. So yeah, let's see what else. Let's see what they say right here.
You know?
MCSO says the victim was not notified about any information missing because she allegedly opted not to receive notifications when she submitted the application for the order of protection.
Ah man, so she probably was scared. She probably was still like hoping that, you know what I'm saying, like didn't want nobody to know. So she didn't
yeah.
even she opt out for the damn or to get the notifications. Damn.
Yeah, man.
Man.
So
That's
you say
cold.
she opt out of it?
Yeah, they said that she didn't end up, I guess, doing the order of protection.
Yeah, cause he probably came over there, baby. I won't do it again. She probably
Yeah.
started kind of. I still liked him a little bit. You know, when I get drunk, I do things I forget. You know what I mean? It won't happen again. You know I'm not like that. You know I love you. You
Yeah. Oh,
did,
I remember that. Yeah. Dolly Bear said Selena. Remember Selena? Yeah. When
Selena.
she end
Yeah,
up being a fan, that's a whole yeah. Oh man, that's a good one right there.
it
Yeah.
broke down 5, 6 different ways of stalking. Look, that's a whole nother way. A
That's a whole
fan.
nother. See? Yeah, see what I'm saying? That shit crazy, man, when you sit back and look at it. That's why I said it's just, and you ask yourself, like, you know, that's why when I looked at it, I was like, does it really work?
No, it don't work. It don't work at all. It don't work at all.
Yeah.
Just like her taking it back. She was a battered victim. He done beat her up and stalked her so much to where probably felt like she couldn't do nothing about it no more. I mean, probably felt
Yeah.
helpless. It ain't feeling. He probably made her feel like, you know, I ain't gonna do it again until he killed her. Or they had that
Yeah.
one argument. I don't want to be with you. Oh, in his mind, we ain't doing this again. I'm taking you out. Ah, boy, that's cold, baby.
That's super
Dang,
cold.
but
Super cold.
that's our people though. That's what we do. Black, brown, we renege. We renege on a lot of things. I done seen women get their head beats in, still be
Yeah.
with the dude.
Yeah.
They done called the police 1,000 times, 1,000 times. If you get beat like that or you getting handled like that, eventually you gonna get hurt. Either hopefully you don't pass away, or some might get broke, or you might be paralyzed all off something that was called love. There ain't no dang love.
Nah. Nothing like it. It's not as standalone. Pride keeps people from speaking up and contacting a lot. Speak up, even if your voice shakes. That's true. That's a fact. That's a
Real
fact.
talk. Man.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play back because I want to play this one back because this one is what we were talking about before. So let's go here with this one.
went to the next level and went straight to court. Local 10's Larry Livingston reports.
Oh, not that one. My bad. Let's go here.
Less than a month before Milwaukee mother was found burned and shot in her home, she sought a restraining order against her husband.
And she was burned and shot.
I didn't even hear that part. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to play it back. I know where everybody didn't get that. Yeah, so she was burned and shot, dog. And they said he's not in custody right now.
Not charged.
What you think about that?
Man, look. That changed the game when they said she was burnt and shot. And is that how he killed her, or was she burnt and shot before the restraining order?
No, this was after she went up there for that court. Then this happened after the fact.
God, dog.
Yeah.
That request was denied, and tonight, Brandon Rook digs deeper and asks the question, could this tragedy have been prevented?
Charles and Shannon, a court commissioner denied Tyvita Dishler's request for a restraining order last month. We wanted to find out why. In that process, we obtained audio recordings of the hearing. In them, you can hear Dishler, her husband, and the court commissioner. It will hopefully shed some light on this situation.
When I went to sleep, I woke up to 2 blows to the head with a wooden rolling pin.
During an injunction hearing for a restraining order, Tyvita Dishler describes a scary situation with her husband.
I was fighting for my life for about 5 to 10 minutes.
She was trying to leave her.
Fight for her life.
So she hit, and then all of a sudden, yeah, this is crazy, dog. And then boom.
Husband, he denied everything.
This is just ridiculous. If she wanted a divorce, she didn't have to do it. She could have just said, hey, I want a divorce. And I'm willing to give her a divorce. That's not a problem. But all of this right here is just ridiculous.
By the end of the hearing, the court commissioner denied Dishler's request.
You're giving me one story, he's telling me another. I don't know where is what. You get what I'm saying?
I understand.
Dishler died.
Dang. And she was like, I understand. Yeah.
Well, that's she really wasn't finna work for her.
Yep.
You heard the pain in her voice. I understand.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Cause she thinking out here he came to her with it, cause that's her husband. So she know how he talk, how good he persuasive he is. Manipulation. Narcissism. Yep. Oh, I understand. Probably done been through it before. Probably done told some of her family members. Robert wouldn't do that. He's a nice guy.
Yep. Well, you already know. Yeah, there's no way where he would do something like that. I mean, and it's crazy. It's really just sad knowing that, man. Damn, dog.
Just weeks after the commissioner denied the request. I went to speak to that commissioner, but I was told he was off this afternoon. And if he was there, he wouldn't be able to make a comment because of the rules of judicial ethics. Carmen Pitry with the Sojourner Truth Family Peace Center shares some good concrete evidence victims should have before taking their case to court.
I think dates and times and information about circumstances. I always think it's good to report to law enforcement if you can, but I would say any hard evidence, letters.
That's crazy.
Yeah, my bad. My other phone died.
All right, cool. Let me go ahead and all right, cool. Yeah, so man, that's just crazy, ain't it, Mr. Smith?
Yeah, that's bad, bro. And like I said, he burnt her and he shot her. I'm pretty sure he shot her, then burnt her.
Yep.
Overkill. And he ain't charged. Nobody's charged. But you got physical evidence of her in court saying, I woke up getting beat by a wood rolling pan or something like that, she said. You know how hard that is?
Well.
One blow could have killed her in the head.
Yeah.
And you could have, but like we said, like you initially say, does that restraining order really work? How is that going to stop him from really wanting to do something to her?
That's what I want to know.
You did what I'm saying is, I mean, does it have magic powers or something where, you know, it freezes a person when they come close or something when you pull it out? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it don't.
Right.
I mean, man, come on, man. I feel like
So here's the thing. Here's the catch. Do you think the people that has been in that situation, or either the people that get like that one guy, that like that neighbor, do you think he already knew the outcome? And maybe that wasn't his first rodeo. Like he like shit, okay. And then when it all he knew that all they was gonna say was, hey, just leave him alone. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying?
that's why it don't work, homie, because when you do it the legal way, look at these videos you're showing. When you try to do it the legal way, either somebody die or somebody on the way to getting home, just like with the brother. You think he finna keep taking this white man messing with him next door? In a minute, he might say forget the restraining order, and he the one that did it. But he the one that's gonna get the short end of the stick because he took the law in his own hands. But you got physical evidence that basically the dude tried to kill him, poison him. He ain't just try to poison that dog.
Yeah.
We don't know what was in that spray.
That's a fact.
Maybe it would have sinked in the soil and got in. I mean, maybe he grew flowers or fruits. Maybe he had a little mini garden out there.
Yeah,
What if he
been
go eat one of
maybe
them?
you're right. He could have been vegan or something. He growing this shit out there, and he working out, and they hating on him because he working out. There ain't no telling what was going on.
Yeah, then I eat it. I either get sick to the point where I'm almost finna die or I die. And you talking about a 3-year restraining order and don't look up at me. Nah, it need to be stronger cases than this. That's when the state need to pick up stuff like that.
Right.
Come on,
That's
man.
true.
He's spraying something, man. He burnt the dog. Don't y'all like dogs? I know y'all like them more than y'all like me. I'm just saying.
Right. That's real talk. That's
He
some real
burnt the
talk,
dog.
bro. Burnt
I'm
the damn
just
dog.
saying.
Like,
And you
damn.
telling me all you gonna give me is a restraining order and take 3 years? In 3 years, I can't get the lifetime? Like the brother said, man, look, man, you look at his face. I didn't get the lifetime like I want. He's looking, okay. I tried it that way, now I'm gonna do it my way.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
telling
man, just a system for failure, bro. So do the paper really work? I say no.
you. I'm glad.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, that's what that's the way I'm looking at it.
Don't
See what I'm
work at
saying?
all.
Yeah, that's the way I'm looking at it. That's why I said it's crazy, because when you sit back and think, you like, bro, like at the end of the day, I'm just trying to figure out if it is working, then why it ain't. What advantage is it working to? Because it ain't working to everybody's advantage.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna tell you where it's working at. It's working only in that courthouse. Everybody in there getting paid to look at that paperwork or make a decision, or the court commissioner make his decision. He getting paid. So do we really care? You did what I'm saying. Dolly Bird talking about I got 357 reasons nobody coming after me. I like that.
Right?
You sure
Yeah, I
right,
like that.
Dolly Bird.
No, you're right, Dolly. Yeah, all of them ready, and Dolly ready on their ass too. That's why I said it's crazy, man. Okay,
But
so
they,
I got one. Now we're gonna see this one right here. Nah, that's cool. It's cool. We building right now. I just want to play this one right here. You tell me what you think on this. And this was recently right here.
4 on this Wednesday afternoon. I'm Mark Sinning.
And hi, everyone. I'm Erin Connolly. We are learning more about a mother killed with 2 children home at the time.
And today, police say an ex is responsible for the attack. It happened at a condo complex off Merwin Avenue in Milford.
And that's where we find Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief active order in place. Recently, though,
let's go back.
A domestic violence case with the same victim from 3 years ago. We are working on getting that for you. There was a protective order in place. Recently, though, he apparently reached out to her again, sending some threatening messages.
Now, Ewan DeWitt appeared by video from the courthouse lockup for his arraignment earlier this afternoon. The 42-year-old is charged with murder, along with risk of injury, home invasion, violating a protective order, and a restraining order.
Damn, he was gangster.
He had look. Like, let's go back to what we said. Does it really work?
Go ahead.
Man, she did all that, and he still did all of what? Before he killed us.
Did all types of stuff to it. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like, That's why I had to do the title. The title, because people fail to realize there's much more to it. Because it might work. I don't know for who. Like you said, for the people that shuffle the paperwork, I don't see it working for the people that, you know what I'm saying. Like, shit, man.
You ain't doing nothing but.
Go ahead.
Oh my bad. No, I'm
No,
just
go ahead.
saying the paperwork to me, to the person that's doing the stalking, they ain't doing nothing but amping it up to make it worse.
Right.
Now you done took me to court. You trying to hurt me in they sick mind. But you the one doing the stalking. You the one really torture, bro. That's mental torture too.
I would
You
think
can't
so
even,
too.
bro. You can't even go to sleep right. You hear any knock, you hear any noise in the house. You damn near might have a stroke of a heart attack because you that scared.
Yeah,
You
down
don't
it
know.
3 years ago. Yep, it was 3 years ago they put that restraining order. He left her alone for 3 years. Came back, like damn. She like damn. 3 years I was, and all of a sudden this dude popped back up and just starts sending through. Like, man, what goes on? And that's what I'm saying, dog. This is I don't understand. I don't understand.
We'll never understand no sick people like that. Cause a cat like me and you, I don't want to mess with you no more. I ain't bet. There's plenty of fish in the sea.
Yeah.
So I never get the stalking part. If you think you that player enough, if you got that woman you stalking, that means you can get another one, right?
Yeah.
So me and you ain't gonna understand nothing like that, but it happens. I just think they was already sick a long time ago. They been showed signs of that. And the person they stalking seen it. That's why they going to file the paperwork. It just, even if you do it right, like you say, 3 years, he left her alone. But did he really? How we know he wasn't following her some of them 3 years?
Right.
Or maybe he followed her that one time. Maybe she had another little boyfriend or something. Oh no, I'm killing you now. You gotta go. No, it don't work. That a restraining order should be able to come with a welfare check every week or however it go. Police ought to stop by. You okay? Everything ain't nothing been happening. Go knock on his door. Put a little fur guide into him. You do it when you pull us over for traffic tickets. Yeah, he over there beating her up, doing everything, busting windows, and go knock on the door.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? Go look him in his eyes. Go tell him, hey, man, we're going to whoop your ass when you go back over there. We ain't playing with you. Go rough him up. Do it how you do us. Do it how you do us when you find a sack in the car. A little 2-3 grams of weed. Boy, he ain't going to bust your face in Texas. But then you got people doing this stalking stuff, and you talking about 3 years. Don't look up. You talking about you spelled the name wrong.
See?
What happens when they mess up? Nothing.
That's why I said, what happened when they mess? That's why I said. Shit crazy, dog. Let's keep going. I'm going to play it back a little bit more so we can hear this part.
Though he
Y'all hit
apparently
that
reached
like
out to
button.
her again, sending some threatening messages.
For his arraignment earlier this afternoon, the 4-year-old charged with murder along with risk of injury, home invasion, violating a protective order, and a restraining order. Milford police say last night he killed 40-year-old Julie Minogue inside her home at the Longmeadow condos on Salem Walk. Police tell us the two used to be in a relationship. It's believed he used an axe in the attack.
After fleeing the scene,
Whoa. He used the axe in the attack, bro.
Yeah, he hated her. Telling you, and the weapon of choice speaks volumes too. Facts. He didn't want her to make it. Probably took some body parts home with him.
Yeah, some more weird six type stuff.
Jeffrey Dahmer type stuff. That's how much he loved her. He loved her. Well, it ain't love, but you know that's what he would say.
That's what he would say, yeah. Facts.
Yeah, they ain't love, but that's probably what he would say. Probably took some home with him. He loved her alive and dead. Sick son of a boy. These stalkers,
Exactly.
man, I don't mess with them, man. I don't like them. I don't get how you
Right.
even get to that point.
Right.
Man, come on, man. Some stalkers don't even really know the, like I said, don't even know the person.
Yep. That's a
Just
fact.
infatuated with them.
Yep.
Nah,
Let's keep
man.
going.
Tell us they took DeWitt into custody without any issues in West Haven. Today in court, we learned Minogue, who also had a 3-year-old who was who was at the home, I should say, at the time of the attack, and had a protective order against DeWitt, the result of a pending domestic violence case from 3 years ago in which police say he assaulted her. And just last week, a restraining order was granted after police say he sent her threatening text messages.
Damn, so she had 2. So she went back and got another one, and she was granted another one off the text message again.
She
Damn,
did
man.
everything right.
Did everything, yeah.
And still didn't save her life. The system is fraud, man.
And then you got a 3-year-old in the house, dog. Why would you? I mean, your child is in the house, man.
He didn't care. He wanted that woman that bad. Took an
That bad.
axe. Like, do you know how long? You know how gruesome it is for?
Yeah.
Now let's talk about a knife. Now we talking about an axe. You got to swing that thing. Bones are hard. Meat, the tenders there in us. That is hard. It ain't just one swing. You ain't no samurai warrior or nothing.
Right.
You ain't one swing and cutting the head off. No, you got to chop. You got to dig.
Yep.
Blood squirting everywhere.
And the fact that you did it and the child is in the house and you in there doing it, like that's not, like you said, not no short process, a long process. So, and you got the 3-year-old is in the house, dog, and you probably in there playing with the 3-year-old. Man, this is crazy.
Probably went there and told them, "Oh, me and mommy we were just playing around.
Yeah.
Everything's okay." Probably went there and calmed the baby down, put the baby to sleep. Sick son of a gun.
This is crazy. Let's keep going. It's crazy.
As for what happened last night, prosecutors say they not only have evidence and a witness, Minogue's 17-year-old son, but they allege DeWitt even confessed to the murder.
The defendant has entered a full admission of this incident. Even without that, I would argue that the case against the defendant is very strong. There is surveillance footage. There is a 17-year-old witness to part of this incident. It is a very serious case, and I do think that it warrants a serious bond.
Man.
Hey, what was the 17? Was it a boy or a girl? The 17-year-old.
They didn't say. They probably wasn't going. You know, I didn't hear them
Yeah,
say.
yeah, they probably gonna say that. But Daddy would have killed me too if I witnessed. Pops or not.
He probably came in after the fact when they mean witness, meaning probably when he came in the house. Yeah, I don't think he actually. There ain't no way in the world. I think he came in. He said his son came in and witnessed. So he came in and he witnessed that it happened, dog. And that's imagine him seeing that, and that child's destroyed forever too.
Forever, man. You seen your mama.
And see, that's another thing too. Another thing you talking about when it comes to this stuff, and you got to remember, there's other people on the opposite side. That's why I said these people that do that, other people will be affected by that, not just that person. There's a lot of other people that worried about that person, and a lot of times the people don't even tell everybody because they don't want people to worry, and that's what's scary. That's what puts people in a really mess because they feel like they can handle and they can protect themselves from, because they don't want to see other people get involved. But what happened is that's where the other people wish they had said something, because guess what? What if something bad happened and then you like, damn, find out that happened? Like, damn, why ain't nobody say nothing? Why, you feel bad that the person couldn't confide into you.
Right. That's true, bro. It's true, but man. Some people, so like Dolly said, man, at the end of the day, it's sickening, but what they call it, man, what is that? We done talked about it before. It ain't the Stockholm syndrome where you go back to the captive, the person that's abusing you.
Damn, I forgot. I went blank. But I
But
know what
anyway,
you're talking about. Yeah.
yeah, I'm saying in certain situations, that just like with the Hispanic lady when she withdrew hers. Oh, maybe he can change. He was just tripping and high on that stuff. He's okay now. That's
Yeah.
another thing we got to stop. We got to quit giving these cats a second chances because if they do it once, they'll do it twice
Salute
now.
short, Kate. She said, yeah, it is Stockholm. Yeah. Yeah, where you take them and yeah, you're right. Yeah. Salute
Yeah,
short cake in
man.
the building.
Salute, 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 salute. But yeah, but it'd be a form of that too, even with the victim. Or you might have said, hey, if you don't go take that paper, I'm gonna kill you for real. And they that scared. And let me go withdraw this, man. I believe him. And maybe she thought that was gonna make him leave her alone. But nah,
Yeah.
didn't work out like that. Like I say, it's a lot of different variables in that. My thing is, if you feel that way the first time, go on and max it out to the utmost. Stand on it. If anybody, if that's happening to anybody in the chat, hopefully not, but stand on it. But to me, the
Nah,
paper
that's
ain't gonna
real.
do nothing. I'm like Dollyberg, get you a 357. If they come in your house, you got every right to shoot them dead.
Nah, that's real talk, man. Nah, you saying some real stuff, and a lot of people don't get it. And it's just facts. You know what I'm saying? You just kicking real facts. And that's why I said, to bring this part up, because I was like I said, we were sitting there talking over there at my homeboy crib, and I was just like, man, you know what? We was talking about different things because he was talking about the same situation, and I was like, yeah, man, this is crazy. This don't make sense. So when you start looking at it, I was like, man, does it really work? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, does it? And I'm like, I don't see it working. And then we got to going back and forth. It was like, no, man, somebody can do that. Put it. I'm like, man, I just don't see one. It's one level of that. It's got to be different one. Just like when Dolly put in about the whole thing with the, with the Selena thing. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Hey, you know what else I just thought about? Thin line between love and hate.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was stalking to the utmost degree.
Yeah. A real talk. You ain't
I
lying
know
about that.
if I come home and I see a cake with a knife in it, I'm calling the laws. Look, I don't want no restraining order. She need to go to jail.
Yeah, you need to go to jail.
Yeah.
Time for your ass to go. Time for your ass to go.
I want handcuffs on.
So I got one for you, and we're gonna play this one now. Imagine, okay, so this is one. This is a little switch, and this is before we get off here. This is a little crossover for y'all too. Now, this one right here, this is gonna blow y'all mind. Pretty female, but it's a little bit more to it. And again, restraining order and all that. But out of all this is some crazy stuff that happened. So I don't want to give it away. So we're going to go ahead and play it. And we're going to stop in between. And you tell me what you think, Mr. Smith.
Right on.
Y'all hit that like button, man. Share, comment, subscribe. We're running it up today.
Five weeks before investigators say that Dominic Hersey murdered his estranged wife, Chanika Hersey, and her boyfriend in their Randallstown home, Chanika filed a protective order against him, detailing her fear that he would someday kill her.
All right, we're going to start right there.
Boy, say someday. So that means he's already attempted to kill her anyway.
Right. Mad because she got a boyfriend and they living together. And she probably kicked him out.
Yep.
Check it out.
Dealership in February when she said Hersey got upset and grabbed me with one hand around my neck, choking me up against a car, and yelled, "I'm going to kill you." She wrote, "I fear for my life and that Dominic will try to kill me or hurt me," and added that he put his hands on me during past incidents. A judge issued a final protective order ordering Dominic Hersey to stay away from Chanika on March 29th. just 4 days before she and her boyfriend, Stephen Campbell, were found shot to death in the home they shared on Bald Eagle Court.
We do know that there
So what it was is that he was mad. He probably was like, yeah, you can go ahead and kick it with him. And then when at first she probably put him out, then dude was coming over there. He ain't had no problem then, but then when she said, hey, we living together, that's when he probably got mad. He probably was like, okay, at first, like, yeah, y'all can stay together. I just want to try to make it right. He probably played it off and it ate him up.
Killed him, ate him up on the inside all the way out until he killed. That's why he killed the boyfriend too. Or he might have called or kept calling the phone. Boyfriend probably like, man, give me that phone, man. I'm tired of this dude, man. I'm finna tell him about himself.
Yeah.
You gonna do what? You gonna whoop me, man? That's my wife. That's my girl. No, this is my woman now, man. Don't you see me living in here? This is mine now. If you come over here again, I'm whoop the whoop, whoop the whoop.
Mm-hmm.
Then he came.
And he mad. Right. He was, because like you say, and go back to what we said, if I can't have you, nobody will.
Nobody will, man. Nobody will, man. Like I say, man, that's why these women, it ain't the woman's fault at all, far from it. But sometimes if you know somebody that kind of crazy, you might need to play it nice with them a little bit. Move.
Yeah.
Move. Quit giving people the benefit of the doubt, because if you getting choked, I'm pretty sure he choked us so bad, looking at her right in her face, girl, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, I'm gonna hurt you. Probably hit her in the stomach 1-2 times, gave her a few blows. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you. And then she believed it.
Yeah,
but
he probably met her because he probably went around her boyfriend probably was somewhere, and he probably said, well, just let me talk to you. And then that's when she was trying to let me go ahead and go and leave. Oh, you gotta go to that nigga, huh? You gotta go, oh yeah, I told you. You know what I'm saying? So you just gonna let that nigga come up in my house. He gonna come up in here now, huh? Because you know that's what it was, because if it was his house, he wouldn't have been able to come up in there. So I think he got put out. He probably was them type of dudes. Let's keep going.
There was an ongoing dispute between the couple as far as ending the relationship went and the custody agreement that they had between their children. So we know that they had problems in their relationship and they were having problems with the separation of the family.
Investigators say they don't know the exact motive for the killings. They say several children were inside the home at the time but weren't injured. According to the charging documents, Shanika's family members told police that Hersey had threatened her and said he wished Shanika and her boyfriend would just die.
Damn. That's cold-blooded, Doc.
Let me ask you a question. Boss.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was his wife. They got past history. Cool. They got a family.
Yeah.
Do he really love the kids if he did the mama like that, knowing he finna go to jail and the mama dead? So what about the kid?
See, that's the self. That's what I'm saying. That's where it's not even about. That's why I feel like, because all the other situations, like the dude back then with the axe, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just weird, man. It's a real low self-esteem of a person when you got to do all that, man. That's the way I feel. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what they say.
Without bail.
That was Kai Reed. The charging documents in the case say that neighbors told police that they heard multiple gunshots at 4 in the morning on the day of the murders. Police say they recovered text messages from Hersey's girlfriend that morning pleading with him.
Telling him, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why I said I wanted to say that it's selfish, and like you said, they really don't even care. And just anybody, like I said, if you get to the point you got to do that, you really don't care about yourself or about anybody, dog, because you shouldn't have to do that. You shouldn't have to get to that point. It should never have to get to that point, dog.
Man, this dude out here like that, bro. We know people like that. I mean, they out here.
Yeah, well, like Shortcake said, a lot of ladies think that obsessive stuff is cute, but it's real dangerous. Yeah, because it ain't. It's 2023, man. Yeah, it's 2023, man. This is not cute, man. That shit ain't cute
Nah,
no
man,
more.
who does that? I mean, it's, you know me, man. I gotta say it. I'm just saying, you gotta be a low self-esteem son of a, you know what, to
Right.
do all that, man. Because I just don't get it. Why would you want to be with somebody that don't want you? Yeah, I know you probably went. I know your pride probably hurt. I know your feelings hurt. You thinking, okay, man, is he hitting her how I'm hitting her? Oh, he in my bed. So he doing something more than what I'm doing. Nah, I can't let this ride. I can't let this ride. He gotta go. I'm just saying that's the insecurity of a man.
Yep.
We don't know how to accept rejection. I mean, at one point in our life, every man felt a little short of a woman. I don't care who you are.
Right.
You can be Magic Don Juan. I don't care who you are.
Right.
Everybody falls short is how you handle it. Because my thing is, I'm not finna be nowhere where I'm not wanted. Because I gotta look myself in the mirror and look at you. You sucker mother. You over here chasing this girl, popping up. Man, look at you, man.
Look at you. What's
I mean,
wrong with you?
I'll be my own worst critic on some stuff like that. But these guys are sick, man. And they were sick before they even got with that woman. That's why when these women mess with this man, you need to ask, okay, how was your last relationship? Sometimes go talk to the other girl instead of calling her B's and H's and tell her she messed up. But nah, maybe she was on to something. And now he done took it out on you. You did what I'm saying? You got background checks, man. That's just straight up. I don't care how much you like somebody. You better check his background. Did he beat women? Did he harm kids?
Yep.
You did what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Do he have any domestic violence cases?
Right.
I mean, all that stuff, man. You need to check all that. I'll be damn, boy. Somebody touch my sisters, man, I'm going to jail. Straight up. It ain't no talking about it. It ain't no pass go. Man, I got 3. And I'm the oldest boy. I can imagine my little brother, man, call me, let my sister, because this is the thing. If they got to call me, that means they got to the point of no return. Because they know they brother. They know they brother. I ain't coming over there to talk. I ain't coming over there to halfway do nothing.
Nah, it's real
I'm going to pistol whip him like Cain did on Minister Decided, shoot you in the kneecap or something, and dare you to call the police.
Yeah.
Call him if you want to. Gangster. That's me. Call him if you want to. Yeah, I ain't gonna kill you. I'll shoot you in the kneecap.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the worst thing you do. Somebody shoot him in the kneecap. Now you got to live with this. It's gonna hurt for the rest of your life. It's like 1,000 needles sticking you every time you try to walk, and every time you walk, you gonna think about it. Man,
Yeah, and I think like you said, that's why a lot of people, like I said, be cognizant, like you said, of your surroundings and who you're around and who you know and you know what I'm saying, and know them for who they are, and that's just what it is, you know what I'm saying, and that's why when you look at it, you got to look at things from your perspective and take it for what it is, and don't, like you say, take things for granted, because at the end of the day, man, life is short. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
sure. And everything ain't love. Sometimes it's just lust. You got to learn that. People got to learn to differentiate. You know the word different. I can't say it, but anyway.
Differentiate. Yeah.
Yeah, that part. They got to learn, man. Sometimes it ain't love. Sometimes it might just be a bugaboo. He just in love with your face. He in love with what you do.
Right.
Sometimes it ain't love. So we got to start learning that too, man, because everybody want to be with somebody. Everybody want to show up. Oh, I got a man, or I got a woman. Now they want that for pictures, Instagram posts, Facebook. I mean, but you don't even really know that guy, man. I done seen women and men in 2-3 days fall deep in love,
right,
and don't know nothing about it. That's why I don't believe in love at first sight.
Right.
I don't believe it.
No,
yeah, I might like you, but I don't know you.
Right.
That's why they say date before you mess with them. Dating to me means everything. Background checks. Hey, let me holler at your mama and daddy real quick. You know, I need to see some things. Yeah, that's why they say don't jump in. Yeah, I need to see. Because it might be one little hiccup that I can't mess with. And if you did it once, you'll do it to me. Nah, man. That's why people just pay attention, man. Pay attention. These creeps out here, 2023.
Yeah.
And to me, it's getting worse. You see all these mass shootings and, like Cross just showed, people killing their spouses, your neighbor, spraying stuff in your yard. And burnt the dog. Who burns the dog? God, dog. I'm just saying.
That's what I said.
Morning people, anything like that, man, you take that serious right then. See me, I'm not gonna keep recording you.
Right.
You did what I'm saying? I will record you one time. Hey, man. See, that's why I say the system messed up, because, man, that look on that brother's face, man, he looked like he hated that judgment. 3 years. Did y'all not just see these videos I just showed y'all? So now he
did all that for nothing to him, not for nothing, because he still got to live next to him. And all he wanted was to leave him alone anyway. He went through the extreme any damn way.
And this the thing. And then you go in there and deliberate for 3 hours. What was it, 6 hours or 3? One of them.
Yeah, one of them.
But I'm just saying, y'all did that what? So y'all, the jury, so y'all don't have to go to work that day? No, let's drag this out. Let's drag this out, man. We're just gonna give him 3, but hey, man, what you do last night? They ain't in there talking about that goddamn case. Well, it ain't nothing to talk about. It's on video.
It's on video, dog.
So all that stuff y'all seen on that video, and all y'all came up with was 3 years. Now let that brother hurt him. Now, what if you get a news clip in a few more weeks? Now the brother then killed the neighbor.
Yep. Fact.
What they gonna say? He didn't have to do that. He was doing the right thing by filing the restraining order, but the restraining order didn't stop it.
No,
now I feel harassed. Now I feel harmed. Now I feel like you're gonna hurt me. And I'm gonna tell you, once I feel like you're gonna hurt me, it's all bets off. Don't hurt me and don't hurt my feelings.
That's facts.
But now I can't control it.
Can't control it. But there y'all have it, man. Mr. Smith gave us some good game. I want y'all to stay tuned, man. We got some other stuff maybe later on. We might hit y'all with another one. Hit y'all with another one on some deep stuff. So at the end of the day, man, Mr. Smith, I'm gonna let you take us out. And gonna give us some game.
Hey man, look at it like this, man. Stay away from these creeps. If y'all got some past stalker boyfriends and he pops up here in places that he's not supposed to be, call the laws. And don't do no restraining order. You go tell them, hey, if he don't leave me alone, I'm gonna kill him. Because now I feel threatened. I bet they'll do something then. But you know, hey man, everybody be cool, man. Have a productive day. You know what I mean? Stay prayed up if you believe in that. You know, if you believe in Allah, do your 5 prayers, whatever it is. If you're Catholic, do your Holy Marys. You know, appreciate everybody. Appreciate the chat, man. Appreciate Big Bro Cross, man. One love. Peace.
You already know, man. We had a great bill today, man. We had my man Stone C on here, Mr. Smith, if you don't know. You know what I'm saying? We had a great bill. We're going to continue to bring some, drop down some good stuff for y'all, man. I appreciate him coming on here. I appreciate everybody coming in the chat, rocking with your boy, man. We had another great bill. On that note, I'm going to say peace.